Hey everyone, this is the tricopter out again. I'm going to give it a video outside. I'm going to see how it goes. I actually been flying it for a couple of days now. I originally built this with the Emax motors. They're a little bit heavier, a little more powerful, but unfortunately they ran a little bit rough and made it a little twitchy. These I've been using since I first got into this Multirotor thing, and these things have been great from day one. Very smooth, and I had it in a couple of different builds. They're Mystery 2212 930 kV, same props, a little less power, hovers about mid throttle, and it flies pretty smoothly. It's a very light build, so it's not perfectly stable in the wind, but it actually handles wind very well, much better than I actually expected it to. So we're going to see how it goes today. We're just going to give an outdoor flight just to put it on video, just to say it was here and done. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do in the future, very soon actually, maybe today. We're going to flip this whole frame over. This boom is going to be here. This is going to be flipped this way. The motor, of course, is going to be over here. Servo is going to be on top of the tail. Nothing going to be on the bottom. Landing gear goes bye-bye. Flight controller is coming right there. Battery is coming on a plate on top of the flight controller, and it's the first time I'm going to be trying that with a try in that configuration. I have some pretty high hopes for it, and we'll see how that goes. But for right now, we'll get a test flight out, and I'll show you how this one goes. It's a nice calm day. It's perfect conditions for this little guy, and we'll see how it goes. Let's plug in the radio first. I didn't even put a full charge on this battery. In this configuration, it flies for about 10 minutes, maybe more, maybe 13, maybe 12 to 13 minutes actually. If I fly it for 10 and I cut it off, 10 minutes is plenty long enough, but it will fly for longer. It's very efficient. In nice calm weather, it flies great. It wouldn't change a thing. But when it's windy, I'd like to be just a little more stable. I'd like to run it with the 8-inch props, and I don't think these motors are going to cut it with the 8-inch props. I do need the 9s for these. I was thinking 2208 1100 of the same brand, or whatever brand that mystery motor is. Might be pretty cool with 8-inch 8-inch by 4.5 multi-rotor props. Might be pretty good. And put some FPV equipment on it and see how that goes. As of right now, this thing flies pretty good. It's something for between builds. I might have mentioned in the other video I had this tail laying around. I wanted to try it and give it some use. It's pretty much a conventional build. Really nice days, no wind. If you can see, this is a single plane frame. There's a stiffener on top of the board. That's going to be exactly the same way it's going to be set up. Just pretty much everything's going to be piled on top of it, and the bottom's going to be clean. It seems to work with the quads. I'd like to try it with a try and see how it goes. I can give you that view. For some reason my brain can't get around holding it this way for right now. Oh, there we go. So you got that typical tri-hover, will tilt to one direction. I don't know if you can see that. As this is, it's a pretty capable tricopter. Carry some weight and carry all the FPV equipment. Just doesn't look that great doing it in the wind. It bounces around a lot, but it does handle it without any crazy height, altitude fluctuations or anything like that. The wind kicks it around, but it doesn't affect the handling characteristics as far as where it's going. It just, when you're looking at it line of sight, it just doesn't look that pretty, but it goes exactly where you put it. 8-inch props would do the same thing, I think, but it'd be better looking doing it. Like I said, I didn't put a full charge in this battery, so low voltage is going to be yelling at me in a minute. Let's bring it in. And thanks for watching.